Welcome to Shovelware Diggers. Our dig team is currently excavating the Softkey Shareware 2000 hit games 2CD collection. You can find a link in the video description listing the entire directory structure of this archive. Here's what our diggers have for week 223. For more information on how to join the dig team, simply follow the Patreon link in the video description. Now, without further ado, let's get to it. First up, Jonathan Gosselin has dug up DOSGAMES /arcade3/SUPERBAL. You know, I think I may have played this before. Well, we don't really have much to go on here. There is a README, so I guess we should quickly take a look at that. SUPERBAL, the ultimate ball and paddle game. Is this just sounding like something I know of? By Roll Sade. This program's free to just copy, distribute, most often liked, most enjoyable. And apparently registration for this game was $5. Or there's also a deluxe for $10 plus shipping. Okay, that's kind of weird that you would actually have like a deluxe version that somehow gives you more stuff over just more levels. Like, it seems kind of weird that you would split it like that for such a small difference in price, like going from 5 to 10. Well, let's see what the game is. Oh yeah, I've played this before. So yeah, SUPERBAL. It's a Breakout clone, and I'm not touching anything at the moment. The game's playing itself. And I'm not hearing any sound effects. Well, maybe it doesn't do sound effects in the demo mode. So let's actually do brief instructions. Arrow keys control paddle, space bar to release ball. You know, I seem to remember there being mouse control, but maybe not in whatever version this is. Huh. Okay, so play now. Okay, there's the sound effects. So yeah, there's no mouse control. You just move the, Oh. Okay. Maybe I should probably go read the instructions quickly. So yeah, it says to collect power-ups and avoid falling hazards. And stoplight slows down the ball, Angel brings extra player, Red Shield adds protection, other power-ups affect play, so it doesn't really tell you a lot about the power-ups. But I do seem to recall that you have to, like, dodge those missiles. Otherwise, that happens. I got an umbrella here, which is literally pulled straight from Bubble Bobble, because the umbrella brings you to the next round. Well, that was a fast first level. Let's see how fast this one goes. Okay, I got some money there. Yeah, notice there was a bit of a delay in... Yeah, it's kind of weird. There's a delay between the ball hitting something and the effect actually occurring. Oh, and there's another umbrella. Okay, we're just breezing through the game now. It's interesting how it's actually giving you, like, stats for your progress through. I'm also noticing that there's some high scores made already, although they seem a little too... 25,000 seems a little too on the nose to be something somebody else put in. Plus the score registered there is 92, so I got a funny feeling that maybe that's like one of the default scores. Okay, this is level 3. This is quite the spike in difficulty. Like, that's one of the things you run into with a lot of Breakout clones is they don't... And by the way, this also includes Arkanoid, in that they don't properly factor in, like, actual difficulty. The levels are just whatever the authors felt like making. And as a result of that, levels often end up horribly unbalanced with each other. So you'll be, like, scrolling through a couple easy levels, and then all of a sudden you've got a super hard level, and then you got a bunch of easy levels again. Well, this level seems to be going okay. And there's the umbrella again. So I'm not, like, completing any levels. I'm just grabbing a whole bunch of umbrellas. Okay, like, this is what I'm talking about right here. This level right here, you can't hit anything from below. So you have to destroy everything with the ball. So that means if, like, there's any weapon power-ups, they won't work on this level. Well, I'm out of lives now, so... probably not going to make it through here. Funny thing is I'm noticing the ball's been starting to move a lot faster. Yeah, because it's not mouse control, you can't really react to any massive changes. And yeah, those are all default scores for sure. You know, the funny thing is, I remember this being better than it actually is. Mainly because I thought there was mouse control. Like, maybe there's like a later version that has mouse control. Or maybe I'm just crazy. Both are possible. So yeah, that was SUPERBAL. It's not bad for what it is, but it doesn't have mouse control, so that really limits your ability to react to things. The level balance seems bizarre, not to mention the ball starts going faster very quickly in terms of level progression. You have to dodge things that are falling, which, you know, if it's only once in a while, it's not bad, but if it's all the time, then that gets tiring pretty quickly. Yeah. The game's, like, it's not bad for what it is, but it's definitely not as good as I remember it being. That wasn't Jonathan Gosselin's first dig, though. His first dig was DOSGAMES /adventure /AGT135, and this one failed for kind of a silly reason. We have a compile, a run, and some kind of text file. Wait a minute. From 1000 BBS, all those files just get... Okay, that's just a message. I'm gonna guess compile's probably gonna do nothing. Nope. And run, probably gonna do nothing. Yeah, so, I can't do anything with this. It's literally like... I'm guessing this is a part of the adventure game toolkit thing, because that's something that I know of. And the AGT would be like the correct acronym for that, and plus it's in the adventure folder here, but I can't do anything with just a piece of a program. So yeah, it's a failed dig. Next up, Anthony has dug up WINGAMES /GG/ANCIENTY. Oh, we got an ancient something, that's for sure. Where is it? ANCIENTY. Actually, that's kind of weird. There's a lot of WAV files. Dice YT.exe. Interesting. So does it stand for like ancient Yahtzee or something like that? What's the file ID.diz say? Ancient Yacht. So actually, I wasn't very far off. Try Ancient Yacht and you'll agree. You've never played Yahtzee like this one. Okay, first of all, if you're calling it Ancient Yacht and not Ancient Yahtzee because you're trying to avoid trademark issues, since Yahtzee is a registered trademark, you just failed. Anyways, an ancient scroll and stone cup sit on a marble table waiting for your play. Click on the cup and it shakes and spills the dice onto the table, where they roll across the tabletop with accompanying sound effects. Ancient Yacht is a dice game of luck and strategy similar to Yahtzee, but based on the original Yacht. Okay then. So, well, you do have a README right here. Tells you that you must have a hard drive to play this game, which may or may not be accurate. Especially given that the total file count is only 554 kilobytes. I do like that there seem to be different game modes, because one of the things that ends up happening with a lot of Yahtzee-type games is that they don't really have a lot of flexibility, and variety is what helps to keep a Yahtzee game interesting over a longer period of time, but this one seems like it might have some variety to it. We'll see. Now, it doesn't say how much the program costs in the README, but there is a register.txt, so let's see. Register Ancient Yacht for $4.95. Or order Ancient Yacht Challenge? What's even the difference? Oh, wait a minute, maybe it does make a big difference, because I'm reading the README again, and it's saying that the challenge is what gives you all the extra features, and like the different variations of the game and such, whereas if you just register the program normally, it just, you know, gets rid of the nag screens and everything. So that would be a good reason to get the full game, I guess. Well, let's try running it. Having played 5 Dice Yacht, you may now feel ready to have greater level challenge. I haven't actually played it yet. Okay then. Register your shareware, yada. Okay, so we have a maximized screen sort of, which doesn't need to be maximized. Yeah, low on games do that. Well, let's pare it down properly with the window size, and then I can put it onto the screen in a better way. Okay, so we got our about screen, copyright Latticeworks software, and we got standard help there. Oh, it's got a registration key system. Interesting. Scores, turn sound on off. My dice black, click wrong category. So play new game. So yeah, we only have a choice of the 5 dice. And we're not allowed to play against the computer either, unless we have the challenge game. So anyways. So now I gotta roll. Okay, it did make some sound effects. Seemed to go by a little fast. I guess the question is, how many times can I re-roll? Okay, so you're allowed to re-roll twice. So I was kind of hoping for a full house because I was almost there. But in this case, I think I'm just gonna get rid of the ones. Ooh, we already got 3 5s. We're actually close to a straight as well, but I think I'm gonna keep going for those 5s there. Nope. So there doesn't seem to be a category for 3 of a kind. So I'm just going to put this one into 5s. Ooh, we got 3 6s. Let's go for 6s. One more. Give us one more. Aww. Okay, so 4 of a kind is based on the total score of all the pips. So yeah, in this case, it's probably better to put it into 4 of a kind. Oh! I just rolled and I already have a large straight. That was nice. Well, we got the 6s going again here, so let's see if we can get some good 6 rolls here. And we didn't. But we did at least get the small straight just by chance, so that's nice. Yeah, this one didn't go so well. I'm gonna put this one into choice. Okay, chance for a full house. Do we get it? We did not. Put that into 4s. Okay, I still have 2 rolls left. So, okay, 1 roll left. Darn. I'm not getting the full house. Like, it's more likely to get that than the yacht, so I'm just going to mark that one in the yacht and see if I can get that full house going. Okay, so we got 2 3s. I'm going to leave those out. Okay, we got a couple 2s. Do we get the full house? We do not. Well, that wasn't very lucky. So that was Yacht. It's basically a Yahtzee clone, and yeah, I don't... like, it plays fine. It's interesting that it locks off so many things in terms of not just being registered, but also registering for like the challenge version of it or something. So it's kind of weird in that sense, but it's also a fair price for it. So, you know, if you wanted a Yahtzee game, then this would be perfectly fine. And our last dig for today from Yarmoranta is DOSGAMES /arcade /colors 10. I'd almost think this would be like a coloring book type program, except it's in the arcade folder, and not the kid games folder. We do have a VGA 256 BGI. That's not one of the default ones. There is a README, a doc file, an ICN file. If that means icon, well, it can't be because Windows icons are ICO. Edit README. Make sure to read the file called colors.doc. File contains the documentation to colors. Thanks, with an X. Bill Kratzer. That's always so weird when an author decides to include multiple documentations and one of them is simply to tell you to look at a different file. Like, that's just weird. But anyways, so what was the file again? Colors.doc. So it requires 512K RAM, VGA display. The game. Colors is a Tetris-like game where pieces of different colors fall into a pit. The object of colors is to line up blocks of the same color in order to eliminate the rows and score points. So kind of like columns then. Game is over when your pile of blocks in the pit reaches the top of the screen. Blocks falling into the pit are all the same size. The only thing different about the blocks is they're made up of different colored blocks. Piece cannot be rotated, but the colored blocks inside each piece can be rotated. Okay, that was weird. There's like an extra period in here for whatever reason. But yeah, this sounds like columns, not like Tetris. Okay, these controls are slightly weird, like left and right moves left and right. Makes sense. Spacer down drops a piece early. Makes sense. Up arrow, manually advance to the next level? That seems kind of odd. Not to mention your middle key, aka 5 on the numeric keypad, or tab, rotates colors on the current piece. Okay. It's kind of weird, but I guess it works. And yeah, I don't see a single reference to columns anywhere in this document. And apparently this William Kratzer guy wanted $10 for the source code? Oh, he's saying it's not shareware. Okay, so donation of any size would be greatly appreciated. $10 or greater receives the source code. Okay. So, yeah, not much else going on here. But yeah, it's kind of weird that you would reference Tetris but not columns for a columns clone. I guess maybe because Tetris is more popular, but you'd think even in the special thanks you might have said something like inspired by columns or something. Unless you didn't want to get... Oh wow, this moves really fast. I better turn the cycles down. Okay, at least there's an options screen. I didn't see this when I started though. Let me try restarting here. Okay, so it's loading up, and because I have the cycles turned down, it's taking longer. So press any key to start. Okay, there must simply have not been a debounce on the play game, so it immediately went into play game when I tried starting last time. So we can select what level we start on, piece size. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So normally in columns, you would have the pieces would always be three tiles high, but here you can make them 2, 3, or 4, or random. You know, just for interest's sake, let's set it to random. Number of colors. You can have it between 5 and 10. Let's set it to 6 for now. Colors in a row. Oh, you can make it like really hard. You need to get 5 in a row. You would you would never survive at 5 in a row. Board grow rate. I have no idea what that means. Does the help say anything? Nope, help doesn't say anything. Okay, well, let's play it. Okay, that seems like a more normal fall speed. And yeah, this is columns. Oh, whoops, I accidentally just turned the level up. Wait, did I just get a 1? Okay, so if the piece size is set to random, you can actually get just singles. Huh. Oh. Okay, occasionally it raises the playfield on you. Well, that's not nice. Ooh, I just got a nice bit of a combo there. Let's get another one. Well, that was more of a... Oh no, yeah, you would call it a combo, wouldn't you? Like, it's kind of hard to remember some of the distinctions in terms of naming conventions for some of this stuff. But usually when you're talking about a game of this nature, you would use the term combo to refer to when you just get rid of multiple pieces at the same time, more than you normally would need to. And you would use chain to refer to when you get rid of some pieces, and then that chains into getting rid of more pieces. So yeah, that right there was a chain. And then a combo would be... Well, I don't know. Oh no, wait, I can set one up right here. So yeah, that was a combo and a chain. That was nice. Well, like, I mean, it's very basic. This is like as basic as you can get for graphics of this kind of... for this kind of game, but it actually plays perfectly fine. It only seems to be limited to PC speaker sounds, which, you know, doesn't surprise me either. But again, though, I still find it weird that the guy would reference Tetris but not columns in the documentation for this, as if maybe somehow referencing columns was a bad idea. I don't know. So yeah, that was Colors. Claims to be a Tetris-like game, actually a columns clone, and it plays okay. So, you know, that's what matters.